I would like to summarize, and I promised that I would prepare my final speech on the spot. And so I tried. I don't know how it is going to turn out. Maybe I will start to stutter. I would like to ask your help, because career services mean that you jump into the water in an unknown place and you start to do things that you have not done before. And maybe next time, yes, I will do that, but give me all the things a week in advance so that I can prepare. That is a possibility. Have you sung folk songs? Folk songs somewhere? Well, quite a few of you. I think Estonians have sung folk songs either in school or in some band and now you can start to try to sing a song, and I'll sing the phrase and you can repeat in a choir. Then runic song. Then, well, we'll see. Oh, this is the tune. His career is a path or a road, a house to be built, a house to be built. Wonderful. So let's wrap on this topic, and in this whirlpool of changes, or in a storm of changes, I would like to summarize and improvise and articulate my thoughts, because my daughter, who is 15, she said, "Mom, your freestyle is crap." And therefore, I have papers in front of me. And when I get lost, I check my notes and try to get back on track. So I'd like to invite all of you to find ideas in a situation where we have a career coordinator in school, we have unemployment insurance fund consultants and teachers, all kinds of teachers, and we have all kinds of trainers, coaches, and all sorts of employers and professionals, and of course mothers and fathers as well. But if you add your own voice, then it will make a choir, and only together we can solve those difficult problems of career issues and build a software. Is career a ladder to heaven, or does it resemble a body of a ship, a vessel? Or is it a ship on the sea? Is it is a well in the middle of a desert? Or is it a locked secret garden? And career advice has never been as important as it is today. We have galore, information galore, but research shows that young people only consider 10 professions, and these are gender discriminating and very traditional. No wonder robots are coming, and they are very efficient and very fast and very used to routine. They work and work day and night. But what is left for us? I would like to ask your advice. We need strength, because only together we can keep this track. Is career a path in the woods? Is it a career in the woods, or is it a sandy beach to relax? When does the road start? When does the road end? When does the road end? Career guidance is lifelong, but at what point it starts? So yeah, it's a stupid question. Of course, it starts with life. Also, in your mother's tummy, a person learns throughout life. And if we now think that if an unexpected turn comes, then we need to start all over again. But a human being learns all the time and dies as a fool still. But life should bring more pleasure and less torment. And career competencies. And future solutions, and knowledge and skills, ideals and ideas, career guidance. It's never too late for career guidance. Should we describe the job opportunities? I don't know how, but we should. We should be open, and we should research and study. And also we should dare to make mistakes, because if you make mistakes as a young person, then you can stand in front of other people and talk nonsense. So you don't have to blush even afterwards. And our thoughts and skills maybe will become obsolete, but our attitudes determine our values, pave our future. Is career climbing, trying to get ahead of the others, rushing ahead? Is PISA a winner? Who is a winner in PISA? Who is on top of everybody in the future? PISA top, is that Estonian Nokia? But do we have entrepreneurship? Well, now I lost track, but so what? And perhaps career should give us wings. But after we finish school, we never learn. We have such persons. Anthony Mann pointed out clearly that children and boys who are not economically well off, they do not continue their studies, but they create obstacles to their own careers. Past memories from the past, several generations, experience of several generations. We learn from our baggage. We learn from our experience. We can't turn back time. Career services, they do not exist in a vacuum. Let's start from the beginning, because this is a 7-minute wrap. But if you do not prepare, well, I could go on. Again, we start from the vacuum, the void. Career services do not exist in void. The time matters, the place counts, or something that is worth of appreciation in our society. We put on stockings to show our legs slimmer, but that we take the Soviet time, then we had a whole different story. We had factories, kolkhoz, and 5-year plans, and all the ideals were mapped out there. We had to sacrifice our lives to free all the proletarians in the world. We have to work day and night in order to fulfill this 5-year plan. but business was as dark as night. Businessmen were criminals. Times have changed, and now everybody could have 1 or 2 limited companies. Gain or lost rhythm. I'll try to get back. Do we have different countries? Are countries different? Do we live in a little frog pond, or our smallness makes us big, or our smallness makes us big and gives us strength, gives us additional strength? Career does not exist in a vacuum. The time matters, the place matters, and the Estonian language counts. Iceland is even smaller, and it is surrounded by the sea, but that doesn't matter. We have literature, we have our own country, our traditions, our laws, our economy, and education. Everybody in Estonia who has faith could become just about anybody. Perhaps a big boss, a small boss. And we don't want to learn all the nonsense. We have to keep in mind that our smallness is an asset. We don't have oil, we don't have nuclear weapons, and therefore our politicians should think when talking, they should be very careful that our stains, some of them are such that you cannot remove, and the removal takes decades. And when we stain our image, then that can create obstacles to our children's international careers. So, sailing on the Sea of Korea in storm winds, discovering our own island. Lifelong learner discovers his own island. Career seeking should have a smooth path, and career specialists help because they lubricate the process. They are the lubricants in the process. Career specialists have a big role on individuals, organizations. They give advice how to sail in murky waters and how to maintain the course on a stormy, murky sea. And Estonia is small. We need to reach every single person because the human being is our national treasure. Perhaps it is an opportunity to find a joint way or way forward from individual towers to bridges, village towers to bridges. Thank you.
So I think this applause didn't mean that please repeat. Definitely this is a moment not repeated in the history, and I think that the whole system and implementation will proceed smoothly as the presentation there. So thank to you. We are in the time frame, and tomorrow at 9 o'clock we started again in the work groups. Thank you. See you again.